Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So kita sambung quality improvement European way. So two types of quality recognition are widely used in Europe. Okay, they are the European Quality Award, EQA, and ISO 9000 certification lah. Okay, so dekat Europe dia banyak guna benda ni. Okay, so Europe Quality Award in 1988, a group of 14 large European companies create the European Foundation for Quality Management in reaction to increase competition from overseas and administer the European Quality Award, EQA. Okay, so the EQA has two levels. The higher level is the EQA for the most accomplished applicant in given year. So the second level given is the European Quality Prize for other firms that meet the award criteria. Okay, the difference between EQA and bagi are found primarily in the categories of people satisfaction, impact on society and business result. So itu antara perbezaan lah antara EQA dengan bagi system lah sebelum ni. Okay. Okay, so untuk quality improvement European way, pupil satisfaction address the perception of employees concerning their employees. Dia lebih kepada macam mana kita nak tengok satisfaction lah of the employee lah pada employer kan. So dia lebih sikap lebih baik lah untuk menjamin quality of the organisation. Okay, item in this category include working environment and perception of management style, career planning and development, and job security. Then EQA focus more on employee satisfaction as an outcome of the quality system. Okay, so that will becomes an indicator of satisfactory management. Okay, so dia lagi menyeluruh lah, menyeluruh. And then EQA criterion of impact on society as the applicant to determine how the company is viewed by the society, its impacts. This includes the company's approach to quality of life, the environment and the preservation of global resources. Okay, walau bagaimanapun, the EQA focus also on corporate social responsibility, iaitu CSR, in the corporate result category. This includes an assessment of results relating to social and ecology factors. Okay, so seterusnya kita masuk into International Organization for Standardization, iaitu ISO. So ISO 9000 so divided into two, non-contractual situation and contractual situations. Okay, so untuk non-contractual situation, ISO 9004, okay, quality management and quality system. Contractual situation, ISO 9001, design development, ISO 9002, production, and ISO 9003 for inspection and testing, installation and services. So itu untuk contractual situation dan non-contractual situation lah. Jadi ISO 9000 terbagi kepada dua, iaitu non-contractual dengan contractual situation. Okay, so kita go on through satu-satu lah. So ISO 9000 ni is a system standard that applies not to product or service but to the process that creates them. So dia tidak kepada product or service lah, tapi dia berdasarkan pada proses that create them. So itu adalah ISO 9001. Okay, so the element of standard consists of requirement for document control, process control, inspection and testing, purchasing, corrective action and so on lah. Tu lebih kepada ISO 9001 lah. Okay, some material and equipment must meet ISO standard to be manufactured in the country or import into the country. So sebab apa ISO penting? So dia menentukan dia punya management lah, macam mana dia punya susun atur dalam satu syarikat. Jadi kalau macam company pun dia akan tengok sama ada syarikat ni dia dapat ISO tak. Kalau dapat ISO tu kita akan sebagai vendor dan sebagainya lah, sebab kita dipercayai dia mempunyai sistem yang sangat sistematik lah, berdasarkan ISO standard. So organization emphasizes primary objective critical to every manufacturer meeting customer expectation and requirements. Although ISO 9000 is not perfect, it remains the worst, best known and most used standard. So maksudnya walaupun kita tahu ISO 9000 ni dia tak perfect, tapi dia adalah remains the world's best known dan juga most used standard lah in the world lah, so global. Okay, so dia beritahu ISO 9000 has a more significant impact than any of the quality award in terms of the number of companies that have implement that approach. Okay, standards are very broad, so they can be adapted to many different industries. So macam dekat dunia ni, dia kena ada satu standard lah yang menyelaraskan untuk management ni macam mana kan. So ISO 9001 ni antara top lah untuk management system lah, so, iaitu ISO 14000. Okay, dia beritahu the Organization for International Standards reports that as for 1996, more than 70,000 firms have achieved ISO 9000 registrations. Okay, given the success of ISO 9000, ISO embarked on developing an international standard for environmental compliance called ISO 14000. So pada kejayaan ISO 9000 pada tahun 1996, maka dia embark the new system iaitu ISO 40000 for environmental compliance. Okay, so ISO 40000 is a series of standard that provide guidelines and compliance standard. The compliance standard is ISO 40001, iaitu environmental management system, iaitu EMS. Okay, ni lebih kepada more tu untuk environment lah, environment kita lah. Okay, so dia gunakan the same basic approach like ISO 9000 with documentation control, management system auditing, operational control, control of records, management policies, audits, training, statistical techniques, and corrective and preventive action. So sama, menggunakan konsep macam 9001 atau 9000 lah, tetapi dia lebih kepada fokus kepada environmental kan. So ISO 14001 adalah lebih kepada environment issue lah. Dia adalah helps organisation meet their environmental challenge that is primarily concerned with environmental management lah. So jagalah dari segi kelestarian alam kan, kelestarian alam sekitar. Jadi tersebutlah ISO 14001, sebab banyak sangat factory, banyak sangat syarikat manufacturer pembuatan yang dah tengah naik kan. Jadi terpaksa orang cakap create this system untuk jaga kita punya environmental dan untuk kelestarian alam lah. Okay, so the objective ataupun the ISO objective untuk ISO 40001 ni to minimize harmful effects on environmental caused by its activities and continually seeks to improve its environmental performance. Tu maksudnya untuk objektif lah untuk ISO 14000. Okay, so it also hopes to help companies reduce waste and environmental emissions. Okay. Okay, so untuk in addition to this control, ISO 40001 includes quantified target, establish objective, emergency and disaster preparedness, and disclosure of environmental policy, such as system may provide the basis for developing a comprehensive environmental management system. Okay, ni boleh baca lah. Okay, and then ISO 40000 are potentially being dissuaded from doing so by the environmental protection agency, iaitu EPA lah. Okay, so in spite of this problem, some American firms such as Micron Technologies of BIOS Idaho have adapted ISO 40000. It is expected that the firms that the little environmental exposure will adopt ISO 40000 first lah. ISO /TS 29001. Okay, so dia published in 2003, define the quality management system requirement for the design, development, production, installation and service of products for the petroleum, petrochemical and natural gas industry. So kalau macam untuk oil and gas, kita akan guna lebih kepada ni lah, untuk ISO/TS 29001 lah. Okay, so the development as a direct result of a partnership between ISO and the international oil and gas industry led by the American Petroleum Institute (API). So ISO 9001 especially focus on the oil and gas supply chain. So ISO 29001 ni dia lebih fokus pada oil and gas supply chain lah. So selain daripada itu, this requirement has developed separate to ensure that they are clear and auditable. Okay, so kalau tengok sini banyak lah. So benefit of the ISO/TS 29001 ini adalah a license to trade in oil and gas industry. Kalau kita tak buat benda ni, so kita tak dapatlah license untuk trade in oil and gas industry lah. So oil and gas industry lagi ketat lah, lebih ketat. ISO TS 29001, the benefit a license to trade in oil and gas industry. So kalau macam siapa yang tak buat untuk ISO TS/TS 29001 ni, so tak layak untuk trade in oil and gas industry. Okay, so for many organization within the oil and gas supply chain, certification to its standard is necessary to secure valuable contracts and gain competitive advantage. Okay, so enhance brand reputation. So memang untuk reputation lah. Dan flexibility. The standard has been designed to be compatible with other existing management system, standards, making integrating your systems easier. Okay, so setakat di sini je untuk bab yang ke-6. Okay, bab yang ke-6, iaitu the quality concepts lah. So dekat dalam satu organisation, pentingnya sesuatu quality. Kalau tak ada the quality concept, macam mana kita nak yakin bahawa sesuatu perkhidmatan ataupun satu pekerjaan ataupun sesuatu produk tu dijamin kualitinya. Sebab tu ada ISO tadi, yang saya explain tadi. So ISO ni menjamin pada kualiti dan kepercayaan customer ataupun klien yang akan membeli sesuatu produk ataupun perkhidmatan kita lah. Jadi sekiranya ada ISO ni, lebih meyakinkan lagi bahawa kita punya organisation tu mengikut standard-standard yang telah digariskan oleh organisation itu lah. So menjadikan syarikat lebih berdaya saing dan juga lebih efisien. Okay, so setakat di sini saja. Kita akan sambung untuk bab yang terakhir lah, yang ke-7.